What's up, guys? I want to talk to you about a new battery charger that I got for my motorcycle made by NOCO. I had been using a normal battery tender to keep plugged up to my bike. Ran across this new NOCO Genius 5 is what it's called, and so far I've really liked this. I want to show you some features and some things about it. So here is the device itself. It's made by NOCO. It's a NOCO Genius 5. Here is the cord that comes with it, and as you can probably tell, that doesn't meet up with your regular SAE adapter. On your bike, you've got your normal SAE adapter. All of them have. And this here is a little bit different, but I purchased an adapter that comes with it. Your normal SAE fitting here, and then this plugs in to this part of it. Now, the standard cord that comes with the NOCO Genius 5 fits many different NOCO accessories. I also purchased a 10-foot extension here, and that allows me to mount the device on the table here. It comes with a holder. This comes up, wraps around it, and velcros in, so I can pull it out away from the table toward the bikes. Now, this is a 5 amp. What I like about this is your normal battery tender, as you can see, is 750 milliamps. Guys, that's not even 1 amp. That's 3/4 of an amp. And this device is 5 amp. So it's, approximately 5 times stronger than a normal small battery tender. Another feature this thing has is 12-volt repair. So the 12-volt repair is for desulfating. A battery can have some issues, and we'll get into that. I'll show you what their website says about the repair mode, but I used it on my bike. It took about 6 hours total to restore my battery to hold 100% charge. So I'll get into that in just a minute. Not to jump too far ahead, but while I'm thinking about it, I want to show you another nice product I got from NOCO. The NOCO Battery Boost. This is a 1,000 amp battery booster. Well, jump starter, if you will. You've got a light here. You have your SOS modes. You've got your USB out, your USB in. You can charge cell phones, computers, anything. This is model GB40, and again, it's 1,000 amp. When you turn it on, it'll show you how much charge that you've got on the device. I charged this when I first got it 3 months ago, and I've used it, and it's just now come down to about halfway. So about every 3 months, 4 months, you're going to have to charge it. It comes with the alligator clips, if you will, that it will plug in to the device lead. So you can see here and here. You can run these to a starter positive and run this somewhere on the frame on the ground and boost the battery off. When I first bought the charger, I put it in my motorcycle so that I could carry it with me. You never know, when you're out, you might want to, well, you might need to jump start a motorcycle. So I wanted to have it in the bike in case we were traveling. And I stuck it in the bag of my bike, went to a little bar or restaurant, And this guy goes outside to get on his bike, and I'm sitting on the patio. He turns his bike on, nothing came on. I mean, his battery was so dead that the lights on the display or on the gauges wouldn't even come on. So he asked if anybody had some jumper cables, and I told him I had this charger. I don't know as dead as yours is. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try it. I'd had it about a week. So hooked it up, let it set for like 4 to 5 minutes, and while it was setting, I could watch the little display moving up. After about 4 or 5 minutes, pushed the starter, boom, bike fired right up. So the thing actually worked pretty darn well. I was quite impressed. Now what I did with this one, you can hook straight to your SAE adapter, okay, and plug it in. Or they offer a lead, and this lead goes up to the battery. You can see I ran it up in here and hooked it straight to the battery. And it has this connector that's designed for the jump starter or the battery tender. So what I do is I just put this back on, wired it in, stuck it back in here in case I ever needed it. So that way I could either hook into the jump starter here, and that new lead that I put on the bike goes straight to the battery. So I can jump start, or I can hook straight to the battery tender. They also make a dual charge. It comes out for 2 bikes. I'm going to upgrade to a 10 amp 2 dual charger. So it would be 5 amps per output, and have one for my bike and one for my wife's bike. And I will run the leads out from the table, so when we pull into the garage, we can just hook them both up. So let's take a look at some of the options and features of this charger. Okay guys, so as I mentioned, I wanted to take a look at a few of the options and features of this charger. The Genius 5 is the one that I chose, so we'll start here. I mentioned the repair mode, so let's start on that first. Well, we'll go through some of the let's see what they say on their website about the repair mode. Restore your battery. Detects sulfation and acid stratification, restores lost performance for stronger engine starts and extended battery lives. Here's something about how do I know if a battery is sulfated? The most common sign that a battery could be sulfated is when it does not hold a charge very well, or does not hold a charge at all. Other signs include the battery going dead long before expected, or electronic devices not getting the required power they need. Here's some more information. Sulfation occurs when a battery is deprived of a full charge. It builds up and remains on battery plates. When too much sulfation occurs, it can impede the chemical to electrical conversion and significantly impact battery performance. When your battery has a buildup of sulfates, the following can happen: longer charging times, excessive heat buildup, shorter running times between charges, and dramatically shorter battery life. What causes a sulfated battery? A battery is overcharged, a battery is stored above 75 degrees Fahrenheit, or a battery is stored without a full charge. So, this particular charger, or tender, however you want to say it, addresses sulfation and acid stratification. As I said earlier, it took about 6 hours on my motorcycle to go through a complete battery repair. So this is a pretty nice feature. Most chargers will not have this, so you can do a complete restore on your battery. This charger is for gel, AGM, 6 volt, 12 volt, and I mentioned it was 5 amps, which is nice because most of the cheaper battery tenders are less than 1 amp. So this charges a lot faster. You can see here, this is $69.95. Now I want to show you something that I thought was pretty neat. This is on Harley's website. Look familiar? It is made by NOCO. Harley is having NOCO apparently make their chargers, but they're taking the sticker off and putting on a Harley sticker, so Harley's name's on it. Same mount, same alligator clips, same charger, battery repair mode, everything. This is the exact NOCO charger. Now, the interesting thing about this is, well, it's been marked down. Look at this. This thing was $114, and I paid $69.95 on Amazon. So I guess they're deciding they're not selling them because they're double the price, and they marked it down to $85. But nonetheless, you can save yourself some money. Here's some other information on their website. You've got high voltage. The battery voltage is too high for the selective charge mode. You've got bad battery. There's a possible battery short of the battery will not hold a charge. Chargers connected to the battery in reverse. Reverse the connection. So this shows you your polarity. You've got standby mode and temperature. All error LEDs will flash. Internal, external temperature is too high. Charger will resume once the temperature is back within operating limits. 12 volt AGM, 12 volt cell, gel, enhanced flooded, lithium mode, 6 volt mode, the 12 volt repair mode I mentioned used to repair old, idle, damaged, stratified, or sulfated batteries. And then force mode used to charge batteries below 1 volt. And we're going to look at the boost that I talked about. So here is the 1000 amp GB40. And you can see they've got a 1500 amp, 2000 amp, and a 3000 amp. So you can get all the way up to a 3000 amp. The 1000 amp that I purchased has been really nice. And it's a little bit of comfort and ease of mind knowing you have it if you're out. But it's $99.95 on their website, and I think it's the same on Amazon. It will start completely dead batteries, and it's real easy to hook up. 2.1 amp USB out, 2.1 amp micro USB in. This is where you charge. This is where you can hook to cell phones or laptops. The flashlight's 100%, 50%, 10% SOS, blink, and strobe mode. And it's a 100 lumen LED flashlight. So you can see there's a lot of use for this thing. Just nice having it in the bike, knowing if I get out and I need to have it, I've got it. So some of the accessories that you can go on their website here and look, but they've got accessories to hook to anything. Okay, so there you go, guys. There's a couple of options you've got on that charger and different models that they offer. I really enjoyed the one we bought. It's worked really well. The jump starter, you need to check that out. That 1000 amp jump starter is really cool. It's a nice safety feature to have. Peace of mind knowing you have it if you get out yourself or somebody else needs a jump start, you've got it with you. It'll jump start, I think, up to a 5 or 6 liter gas engine. So I think up to a 3 or 4 liter diesel engine. Extremely stout, small compact package. Take it with you wherever you go. $100, well worth it. So I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time.